Hey guys, how you doing? It's me, Ben, again with another metal detecting video for you. And I'm just going to be here at the house again, doing some metal detecting, kind of do the whole area of the house. It just rained the other day, so maybe some stuff has come up from the ground. So we'll see if we find anything new. I did try to go up to the quarry the other day to metal detect, but there's just so much stuff in the ground and so much mineral. The detector goes off for everything, so it's really hard to differentiate. I did dig up a few things, but nothing. It was just junk. A lot of metal parts, a lot of bullet fragments from people that go up there and shoot, and broken bottles and bottle caps and beer cans and that kind of thing. It's just really hard to detect up there. But anyways, maybe we'll find some long lost treasure here at the house. So let's get the metal detector and start our hunt. Let's go. Alright, so anyway, just dug up that hole, and you can see kind of nice that it just rained. We're getting some nice plugs, so I'm not going to make a huge mess. But anyway, I found this pull tab in there, but then I put the pinpointer back in the hole, and I found this really, really long nail, and it was like sideways in the ground like this. And then also, there was this little piece here. This isn't a nail. This looks like a stake. I don't know. It doesn't look like it's broken off, but that's all it is. So, kind of interesting. Don't know what kind of nail this would be, or what you would need a nail that long for, because that's annoying. That's the size, almost as tall as the pinpointer is. So, don't know. Let me know in the comments below if you know why there'd be this huge nail here, unless it was holding a ship, Templar ship. That's probably the only reasonable explanation I can think of, but anyway, let's go dig another hole. So just a little bit further back from where the hole I just dug was is this signal here. It's coming in at like a mid 2 to low 4, so it's a little jumpy. But it is pretty consistent, so we'll give it a dig. I'm thinking it's going to be a nail. Who knows, maybe it'll match one of those long ones that we found, but we'll give it a dig and see if there's any treasure. Well, I guess someone used to like their Heineken. We don't drink, so this is not ours. I can guarantee you that. But just a Heineken beer bottle cap. Maybe some of those of you who do enjoy yourselves a drink can pinpoint for us which year this is, but it doesn't look super old. Might be hard to tell. Wasn't that deep. So anyway, that's what it was. Not a nail, so that's good at least. But let's go find something else. So there are times when you're metal detecting that even if you come across something interesting, sometimes it's just best left in the ground. And this is one of those times. This is probably, 9 inches, 10 inches down. And it appears to be some sort of old, maybe like a pole, a post of some sorts. The top of it, as you can see right here, it's kind of hollowed out. I think there's a base to it, so it has a little bit of like a depression in it here. But I'm not sure how far down that goes. But I was digging on the side of it. You're not really gonna be able to see it. But as far as my shovel goes down, this post goes down, so it must really be there in the ground. It's definitely old because it's so far under the ground. It's very rusty. It's just kind of flaking off. I'm not sure what it could be, whether or not it's just, like I said, maybe it's a post or something that was in the ground, or who knows, but I don't know. I'm stumped with this one. Maybe one of you can kind of tell me what you think it might be or what it could be. But again, we're looking at, the top of it, at least 9 inches down into the ground. And then as far as my shovel goes down, it's continuing to go down into the ground. So we're talking probably another, a foot down. It's still going at least. So interesting find. Not sure. I've not come across that before, but I decided to dig it. And interesting find. So not the nail, that we found the nail in the same hole, but this is the thing that was really setting the detector off. I don't know if it's an old pipe or something for the house, but definitely not in service and use, because that's very, very rusty. But anyway, I will fill the hole back in and await your guesses or information in the comments below. Well, I just found one of the most corroded pennies I've ever seen. You can barely make it out, but it does in fact have the Lincoln Memorial on the back, so I know it's not that old, but anyway, it was just here, not too far deep. It was really hard to find though, because it was, like I said, normally they're easier to pick out, but this one was just a really tough one to get out. So anyway, Lincoln Memorial penny, nothing special, but at least we found a penny. I mean, that's cool. So on to the next hole. Let's go dig some more treasure. All right, so I just got done digging this hole here by the tree. You can see, sorry, I switched over to my phone because the other camera wasn't focusing, and I really want you guys to be able to take a close look at this. So basically what happened was there was an old nail, like just a rusty nail that was in here. Let me see if I can find it. Here you go. Rusty nail that was in there. Look at this camera. My phone camera does a better job focusing. So that's what was in there. But then there was another signal in there, and a really hard time finding it. And I picked it up. I'm going to describe it to you here. It's heavy. It feels like lead. I'm not sure. I don't know for sure that this is what it is, but I know what I think it is. But I'll let you tell me what you think it is first. Check this out. What do you think this is? Like I said, it's got some weight to it. Like you have it in your hand and it just feels heavy, you know, heavier than what it should be. It's very, very small. It was probably, I mean, here's the tree, right? It was kind of like underneath of a root over here. Probably, it's pretty far down. 7 inches, 6 inches maybe. I think it could be a musket ball, but I don't really want to get my hopes up that this is a musket ball. In fact, I don't know what a musket ball would be doing here. That's the other thing. So it's hard to see. I mean, it's just this gray sort of color. Was it a weight, like just a lead sinker or something? It's hard to tell. So let me know in the comments below if you have a guess. Is it too small to be a musket ball? You know, I don't know. I don't know that either, but it'd be kind of cool if it was. It's either that or an everlasting gobstopper that never, well, it's everlasting, so. Oh, hey everyone, it's me, Ben, again. So I kind of ended the other part of this video a little bit early because I just couldn't get this camera to focus, and my phone, I just wasn't feeling it. So anyways, I'll kind of go back and review some of the stuff that I found, but what I thought was a musket ball, I think it's just a buckshot, as I posted on Twitter and got some information from some people. So still a cool find, but not old like I thought it was. But anyways, really nice day outside today. We're gonna have all sorts of activity down at the quarry. The police are already here. Aunie's really pumped about it.
That's fine. They can see me, I guess.
She's not. She's here. She doesn't want to be seen because she's sitting outside in her jammies. But anyway, so I'm just gonna keep doing some more metal detecting. I'm not expecting to find a whole bunch more today, but you never know. So let's get to it. So this is the first hole of the day. One of the things I'm doing a little bit different today, as Aunie laughs at me from the porch, is I've turned the sensitivity up a little bit on the detector to see if we can get maybe some deeper targets, or maybe there'll be some older things. And I'm also going to be using just more of like a regular shovel. I don't have all the fancy dancy tools and everything that a lot of the, you know, people that are good at finding stuff have, but I'll use what I have. So I'm going to use this shovel, make it a little bit easier to dig. But this is the first hole here for today, and in the plug here somewhere is the first find somewhere in here as it's going off. So we'll see if we can find it here. Where'd it go? It's hiding on me. Oh, here we go. This is it. Just a little junky piece of, don't know, aluminum it looks like. All right, I think that was everything that was in here. Let's double check. That was it. All right, on to the next target. Well, here's the latest find. This is about 5 inches down. Pretty nice size hole there. And I don't know what that is. It looks like it could be like an old plant hanger or something, or maybe it came off of a piece of like a top of a fence, perhaps. I'm not sure what that is. Let me know in the comments, because you guys seem to be better at identifying things than I am. Let me know if you have any idea what this could be. It's definitely rusty, so it's been down there for a little while, but not sure how old it is. So, interesting. Don't know which way to hold it. That makes the most sense to what it could be, but kind of a neat find. Finding all sorts of new stuff with the sensitivity turned up, digging a little bit deeper than I normally do. So who knows what we'll find today. Cool. Next. Well, we're digging deep here in this hole. I'd say probably 6-7 inches down, and I think it looks like some sort of can. Again, it's gonna be hard for you guys to see. You see just here, there's a little bit of it showing. I've been working at it here for a little bit. It's really in there. It seems kind of heavy though for a can, but that's what I'm thinking. It kind of has that shape of like the bottom part of a can. So we'll see. I don't think it's gonna be that old, but it's definitely down there. We'll see if we can grab it out. Well, there you have it. It was indeed a can. This is a Miller Lite can. Again, we don't drink, so I have no idea. Oh, well, actually, this is not mine. I know that much, but I don't know how old this is. I don't know if there's a way of identifying like how old a can is, if it's usually written somewhere on a beer can. But my favorite thing's here on the top. Again, this was found. That's probably down as deep as almost 9 inches now. My favorite thing on top here, I don't know if you can read that. It says, "Please don't litter." But anyway, so maybe one of you has a better idea of looking at this can here, if there's a way to identify the date. But probably someone's sitting up here on the porch drinking their beer and just threw it in the yard, and it's just been sitting there. So anyway, good to get out of the yard, but on to some more treasure. Well, I think this will be the last hole of the day, and I'll show you my finds combined from the other day's hunt and today's, but here you go. I think this is going to be another penny. You can see it kind of just on top right there. So it's about 5 inches down, maybe 4 inches down. Let's take a look here. I think it's just a normal penny. Yep, it's another memorial penny. Nothing special. It's like the 4th penny today. Let's see if I can get this date. 1960 something. Yeah, 1960 something. Nothing special. Just a penny. All right, let's go look at our finds. All right, well, here's the finds of the day. In combination, I don't have what I found last time, but that buckshot was the most interesting thing. But once again, not a musket ball like I'd originally thought. So here we go. Just a lot of junk again. This can, let me know again if you know what year, where I can try to find a year off of here. I don't know. It doesn't look that old, though. A couple nails there. A lot of nails, actually. And then 4 pennies. The earliest one was the last one, 1960 was the date on that one with a Denver mint. So I got that. And then over here, I think what I believe is a like a plant hanger or something, like a hook. So those are today's finds. But anyway, let me know what you think in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye! Don't drink. It's bad for you. Don't do it. Bye.